Luke West, a figure skater for Team USA, is our guest this week at the Roundtable. Welcome, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
You grew up here in Plattsburgh. You now live and train in Colorado Springs at a skating club out there. That's where the U.S. figure skating team is based.
Yeah, the U.S. Olympic Training Center is there, and that's where I train 6 days a week with my coach, and that's why I moved to Colorado to work with him and his team.
Yeah.
So I'd have a better training center. And
now, how many years ago was that you moved to Colorado from Plattsburgh?
Almost 3 years now.
Has it been 3 years now?
Yeah.
And when you were here, you started as a hockey player, and then, if I remember the story correctly, it was you were about 9 or 10 years old when you went to see Stars on Ice in Lake Placid, and you saw that show and you fell in love with it.
Yeah, I was in the basic skills program here in Plattsburgh, just to learn how to skate better for hockey. And I went to see that show in Lake Placid and saw like Scott Hamilton and a bunch of the other skaters doing cool tricks and stuff, and wanted to do what they were doing.
Yeah.
So then I changed to figure skating. And
so for a few years you trained here. You had coaches both in Lake Placid, and then I think you were traveling across the border to Montreal for a while as well.
Right. Yeah, I started competing in Lake Placid, and I became a competitive figure skater there. And then I moved to Montreal just to like further my skating.
You were living in Montreal, and so you were
for a year, yeah.
Yeah, and homeschooling or in Montreal?
For 1 year, I did that, and then after that, I felt like I needed more work on my jumps and to progress to become more competitive. So, like on the national and international scene. So that's why I moved to Colorado.
So you are now on the junior national team, Team USA?
Yes, yeah. In the spring, I was named to Team USA. In August, I went to Slovenia, and it was my first time to Europe. So it was a whole new experience, but it was really cool to compete against people from around the world because I've never done that before. It's a whole nother level of competition. So to be at that level, like, and see where my skating's gone since I moved to Colorado, and like how much I've progressed, it was like a really big stepping stone for me.
Was that one of the biggest moments in your young career so far?
Yeah, it was. Besides like getting third last year at the level below in novice.
And was that exhilarating, but at the same time intimidating to be competing against some of the top skaters in your age group from around the world?
Yeah, it motivates me more like this year to do better. And like I got 9th there, like in the top 10. It was pretty good for my first time internationally. So this year I'm excited to hopefully get another Junior Grand Prix and hopefully do better this year.
So that's what you're aiming for, to go back and compete in that Junior Grand Prix?
On the junior circuit again.
You mentioned Boston, the novice medal that you won. That was in January of last year, 2014.
Yeah, in Boston.
And what was that like, that was one of your first big national competitions, and to come away with a bronze medal? I
went to nationals the year before and got 6th at novice. So I wanted to stay another year to just improve and build my confidence to hopefully get a medal, and I'm like really glad I was able to do that. So
now competing as a junior, where do you go from here? What's next for you as far as your next step?
I'll continue to compete at junior this next year, and then like I'll hopefully get internationals this year and make it to nationals next year. My goal is to win nationals. Because I was disappointed I didn't make it to nationals this year, and hopefully qualify for Junior Worlds in 2016. Do you have goals or dreams of say, the Olympics, maybe in 2018 or 2022? Yes, I eventually want to go to the Olympics. I'm not sure if it will be 2018 or 22, but only like 2 or 3 people go every Olympic cycle, which is something people don't realize, but like, so it's really competitive, so I'm not sure like when it will be, if it will be 2018 or 2022. So I'm taking it year by year and seeing how far I go and how I progress. Probably people wonder, what is it about the sport that you love? What is it that you absolutely love about figure skating? I like just gliding across the ice and going really fast and doing all the different jumps, and also seeing what I can accomplish and seeing how I progress over the years.
To be a top skater, you probably have to be good at just about everything.
I'm pretty good at like the skating and transitions in between jumps for my level, and the spins I'm really good at. So it's just like the jumps that I have been working on improving. That's why I moved to Colorado. So
you make it look so easy and graceful when you make them, but the jumps are literally something you spend hours and hours and hours working on
Right.
to get.
Yeah, I'm working on my triple axel right now. So that's the next step. That will take me to the next level on the international scene.
Have you ever attempted one in competition?
Not in competition yet, but this season, yeah.
So that's your goal, is
That's my goal.
You must do them in your sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I have to work 3 hours a day, 6 days a week.
I think that's another thing people probably don't realize. I mean, you glide across the ice and you make it look so easy, but you have to be in top-notch physical condition, I'm sure, for a program as long as they are, and to do these jumps that
like
you
the
have to do.
programs seem really short, but it's high intensity. Like you're moving the whole time, and you have to work your cardio a lot and just be really fit so that you make it look effortless. That's why like people think it looks really easy, but we have to make it look easy, so it's really difficult to make it look easy.
It takes a lot of courage. You were 15 at the time? For a 15-year-old to pack up, leave home, move across the country to train full time, that's quite a commitment.
Yeah, it's a big move.
But it seems to be paying off. Congratulations on the bronze last year. Congratulations on your first international competition this year. And
thank you.
We hope that that you continue to see bigger and brighter things.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for coming in and talking.
Thanks for having me.